Hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. That music, man, music, that music. That music is something else, man. Hello, how's everyone doing? Hello, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. You're welcome. This is 6 Yard Box. You're welcome. This one is a special one. It's all about Tottenham latest. We're going to be going into the latest news around Tottenham Hotspur. As you know, Tottenham are the team we support on this channel. We cover all the other teams as well, obviously. But Tottenham are they are the team we support on this channel. So if you're new to the channel, please welcome. You're welcome. Please smash the likes and all the kind of good stuff. Make sure you smash the likes as well. It's all about it's all about Tottenham right now. So yeah, let's get into it. This is if you're new, please subscribe to the channel as well. This is Tottenham later. Since there's no football, there's no Premier League games going on today. Just see what it's just something to give all our Tottenham fans, and yeah, just something to water the appetite, to water your, what do you call it, your taste buds for tomorrow, which we'll be doing. We're going through all the games tomorrow. So today is all about the Tottenham news, later news. Lewandoski has been in talks with Tottenham. Apparently, the agent, Lewandoski's agent, called Tottenham to offer the player to Tottenham, and we're just gonna go into a little bit more details about this. Um, get any get any truth in this one. That's gonna be the first thing we'll be looking at today. Also, we'll be looking at Bastoni. Bastoni plays for Inter Milan. He's been linked to Tottenham. Apparently, Tottenham want him. Conte really, really want the player. And that's something that Tottenham will be looking into in the summer. Then we go on to the top four race. Apparently, the top four race, the top four money for Tottenham, just finishing in the top four in the league. I'm not talking about Champions League money, I'm just talking about the position in the league is what an estimated 140 million pounds if you finish top four. I don't know how far that's true, but apparently that's how much it's worth. So we're gonna delve this, and we're gonna see. We're just gonna get the juices into the stories a little bit more on this channel. Please, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, and let's just find out a little bit more into those stories. Also, we're gonna be looking at the story about Dybala. Apparently, there's an offer on the table for Dybala as well. There's an offer on the table for him, which he's looking at. And these stories, there's gonna be some truth in the stories, I guess. But looking at the way Dybala, the deal they will want to do the deal earlier. Uh, before the end of the table, the end of the season. They won't start the deal earlier before the season, before the end of the season. I think that's the best way to do deals as well. So I think most of the people behind deals will be trying to get these deals over the line. So that's another one we'll be looking at. Then we're looking at the game tomorrow, Tottenham Norwich. We'll be looking into the lasagna gate. There's been rumors that Tottenham have some lasagna cases about some players being not feeling well. And is Harry Kane fit? We are looking into that one as well. So we'll be delving deep and looking into that situation as well. So you're welcome to This is Tottenham Latest. If you're a Tottenham fan, this one is for you. If you're not a Tottenham fan as well, this one is also might not be for you, but we're gonna be talking about a little bit about other teams as well. So this is just Tottenham is gonna be the main news, but we'll be looking into other stuff as well. You're welcome. This is gonna be for 30 minutes. That's how long this is gonna be for. Smash the like if you're new to the channel, and you're welcome to the channel. We are all in support of the people of Ukraine, and that's why the screen have come by my overlays as blue and yellow, just to just to remember the people of Ukraine, because we tend to forget with news. Yesterday's news is old news, and we tend to forget quickly when all this news come up. But we tend to move on and move on to the next stuff. So I'm just want to say, at least we should remember the people from Ukraine. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. First of all, is the Lewandoski story. We're gonna be looking into that one and seeing what's going on with that one. We're gonna be seeing what's going on with that one. I saw it somewhere earlier on in the season that Tottenham are being linked. That the agent of Lewandoski has called Tottenham, and he's trying to get a deal at Tottenham. So let's just see what comes up. Yeah, so let's just see what comes up. The stories, reports. Um, so let's just see what comes up in these stories. We're gonna be looking at getting a little bit more juice to this story, and this story is from 90 minutes. According to 90 minutes, Tottenham Hotspur are one of the clubs who are being advised by Robert Lewandowski's availability by the Bayern Stars representative. So the representative Lewandowski have they said they've gone in touch with Tom to to make the player available. Lewandowski is the top goal scorer in Germany. Uh, looking at this, even now, I think it's because that is going on the free. He's going to be living on the free. I think this is kind of deal that Levy, Daniel Levy, all over. It will be still be a deal that I would love to do. But looking at the situation, we've still got Harry Kane. If Harry Kane had left now, maybe he might want to go and do that. But it's going to be like a cheap option. I don't think he has to pay. He wouldn't have to pay. Daniel Levy wouldn't have to pay a Transferdoski. It would be a deal that he would love to do, similar to the Gary Bale deal. Because we got Harry Kane, I'm gonna give this deal. I'm gonna give this deal. I'll say for this deal, maybe there's a chance. There's a 40% chance of it coming true, because we are first to see our Lewandowski want to come to sitting on the bench because he's not ahead of us. We got Son scoring goals as well, and but I would if Harry Kane is leaving, then I'll see this deal. I think that Tottenham can do, but because Harry Kane is not leaving, he's staying at Tottenham. I don't see Lewandowski coming to Tottenham anytime soon. So this deal, I'm gonna give it like 80. I'm gonna 40%, maybe less than 40%, maybe about 30 to 20% chance of it happening. But he's a good player, I must say. If we have Lewandowski and Kane on the team, it's gonna be, although maybe in a deeper role next to, but we don't play as we don't play 10, we play 4-3. That is Conte's favorite what do you call it? Favorite formation. So I don't see, even if Harry Kane is going to drop, I can't see Harry Kane dropping into into midfield or something like that. Not in the formation sense of it anyway. So the report, according to 90 minutes as well, it reveals that the Lewandowski, who has just 12 months left on his contract, so he's got 12 months left on his contract, so he can't live on the free. with Bayern has indicated to the club that will not be signing a new contract and wants to leave this summer. So, Barcelona are said to be the strikers' preferred destination, but it is explained the Catalan club have not begun negotiation with due to their tricky financial situation. Then it says Lewandoski's agent, Zahavi, has allegedly been speaking to several Premier League clubs regarding the potential move for Lewandoski. Yeah, I can see him in the Premier League. I can see him in the Premier League, but for which club? That's the problem. I think there are a couple of clubs in the league that needs striker urgently. I think Tottenham fall into that ball. I think there are other clubs like Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United. I think it will fit in well at Manchester United, but they've got Ronaldo as well. So where are you gonna play Lewandoski? So I think Chelsea might be the right fit if they get rid of Lukaku. I think that might be the right fit for Lewandoski in this kind of situation. But he's a very good player, and if he can come to Tottenham and sit on the bench, I'll definitely have him at Tottenham. He's a very, very good player, and deal going. I can't see him coming to Tottenham, but you never know. You never know. This is the kind of deal that Mr. Levy he loves. This kind of 12 months left on your contract, free, and then he loves those kind of deals. So yeah, that is on Lewandowski. So yeah, on that one thing, I think it's 40% chance of it. So let's go on to the next thing that we're looking at on this Tottenham latest news and gossips and everything. Next one, Tottenham Conte. This one has been a story lingering on for quite a while. Conte really wants Bastoni. This one has been in the news for a while. This one has been very, very. It's been going on for a while. Bastoni has been linked to Tottenham, and There's been multiple reports about this one. This one is a deal that I don't think this deal can happen. To be honest, the guy is still Bastoni is a very good player. He's on the left hand side of the defense for Inter. This one, I think there's maybe 5% chance of this happening because for me, he's one of the young players at I think he's about 23-year-old as well, and he's really playing well. He plays in the team. He's one of the first names on the team sheet. So I can't see this guy coming leaving. What do you call it? I can't see him leaving. I can't see him leaving Inter unless Tottenham pay something ridiculous. I can't see Tottenham paying 90 million for him, to be honest. So I can't see this deal happening. No, even I don't even. I'm not even talking about money wise. I just think Inter wouldn't want to sell this guy because he's young. When you have a young player and he's very, very good. You know, most clubs don't sell their young, really, especially big clubs don't sell their young players. So this deal, I think, is less than 10%. This one is gonna happen. But he's a very good player, and they said, what's his name? Really wants him. Conte really, really wants Bastoni to play on that left side of the back three, and I can't see this one really, really happening. I can't see this deal going. To be honest, Parachichi and Conte, they've got that Italian connection in there. But still, this is going to be a very difficult deal for Tottenham to do, and I don't think this one will go through, in my opinion. To be honest, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please smash the like. Remember, tomorrow we go all the games. Tomorrow we'll be doing a live watch along for the Tottenham Norwich game, Norwich Tottenham game. We're keeping a tab on all the other games as well, and then we're doing a match reaction tomorrow live as well. So that's gonna be a first because it's gonna be the end of the season. So we'll be doing like a 30 minutes match reaction after the game or an hour, depending on if you have people coming in to have a chat. So tomorrow, that one is gonna be happening. kickoff is 4 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be starting 15 minutes before the kickoff, and yeah, so yeah. So yeah, I'm just yeah. Sunderland just watch breaking news as well. I was watching it earlier. Sunderland just won the League One playoff, beating Wycombe Wanderers 2 goals to nil. Alex Pritchard was one of the was the man of the match. Alex Pritchard actually, I know his mom. I don't know his mom personally, but I know his mom. His mom runs the daycare for my son's school. I think my son said he's met him before, but I didn't meet him. But he used to be at Tottenham. Alex Pritchard used to be at Tottenham, and his mom used to run the daycare at my son's school. So yeah, I know his mom. So and yeah, so that's just a side note. So we move on from Pastoni. To be honest, I don't think that's gonna happen. We move on to the next thing on the agenda, which is uh the what do you call it? The the Premier League um the money for the position for you for where you finish in the league, the prize apparently according to I can't remember where I saw this from. I think he's um I can't remember. I think it's one of the newspapers or something. Um Value the money for the Premier League positions if, for Tottenham finishing top four is about 148 million. Uh, if you for finishing fourth, I think this is something that is really really good for, for Tottenham especially. They get 140 million from position, and then they invest in it probably, um, and then they're going to sell players. That's for sure. They're going to get players out. They can raise some funds from that as well. So yeah, there's a potential to make a lot of money. Potential, uh, you know, get. Uh, Potential to potential to make a lot of money. And yeah, I'm just looking at the list right now. Yeah, it's a lot of money to be honest. Yeah, it's not 145 million. I think it's yeah prize money. So prize money. Let's put 20, 21, 22, 20, 20, 20, 20, 21. So 2021, 22. Yeah. Let's see how much the money is worth. Yeah. So yeah, so I don't know where they got that figure from. They say this is what 140. I don't know where they got that figure from. It says it's what 145 million. So I don't know where that came from. Maybe that's from everything and TV money and everything. So I'm looking at what am I looking at here? I'm looking at the uh, so yeah, so it's an increase of 2 million per 2.2 million per place. So the top team, the first team gets 44 million. The second team they get 41 million. The third team they get 38 million. The third team they get 39 million point five. The fourth team they get 37.4 million. So I don't know where the 148 million came from. I don't know where I saw that. I think I saw that maybe it might be in terms of all the Champions League money as well, just for getting into the Champions League as well. Maybe that's what that means. So um, the that money, the 48 million is a subtotal of everything included with the position and the Champions League money. So that's why I think that headline, that's what it showed me. So yeah, I was just trying to clarify that because I was thinking that they can't give it just for finishing fourth in the table in the league. So for finishing fourth is 37.4 million according to the last figures from the Premier League uh, for season 2021-2022. So 21 22 2022 21 22 because we're in 21 22. Yeah. Yeah, that's on that one. Let's go to the next thing on the list. The next thing on the list is Tottenham transfer news as well. Tottenham want Kostic. That's been in the news as well. Tottenham after Kostic, the what do you call it? The Eintracht Frankfurt being back. Just gonna try and go into this. I'm trying to go into this to see if any news. So um, according to the Express in this paper, according to the Express, Tottenham are lining up. According to the Express, Tottenham ready to be million for Philip Kostic after watching get down Rangers. Um, so according to I think this story, this always happens when a team plays in the final. You get all these stories come that that Tottenham clubs are looking at players. Sometimes these stories could be false, sometimes it could be true, but you always get this on the back a cup final, especially in Europe. You get all these stories coming out. But for me, he's a good player. Saw him only this time. I think I saw him for the first time against West Ham because I watched the previous games. According to the Express, Tottenham out watching powerful entrance from for wide man Philip Kostic in the German clubs Europa League final against Rangers, and they are now ready in a summer bid for the player Sam Kostic, who can play on both wings back, play on both play as both a wing back and a winger. Played a key role in Frankfurt's successful Europa League campaign. So yeah, I saw him. It looks like a very decent player. It looks very. Yeah, I think it will fit into Tottenham really well. We've got regular and playing on that side. I think that regular might go to Madrid, and this guy might take over his spot. I think the manager likes Sessegnon. I know Sessegnon has really done well. He played the games he's played for Tottenham. He's played really well. So it's Liverpool and City. So he's left there, and I think this guy coming in will be a very very good um, addition for Tottenham. Um, and it might be very very good for Tottenham. And this is a deal that could be done. I think this one is got like maybe 5 to 70% chance of it happening. 65, I'll say about 65% because Eintracht Frankfurt are in the Champions League as well. So it's going to take something a very big offer from Tottenham. I don't think 25 million would do it. That's just dream. Tottenham are just dreaming about that. I don't think Tottenham will be able to for anything less than maybe about 40, I think. But there's a teammate. I like his teammate as well for Tottenham. I like Dachi Kamada. He plays in midfield. He's a Japanese international. He's a very, very, very good player. He plays. Reminds me of Ericsson for some reason. I like him. Instead, I think he could fit into Tottenham like a glove. The way he plays. Where is he? I don't know. In that formation of 4-3-3. I don't know. Or in the formation of 3-4-3. Don't know where he's gonna play unless he plays on the right where Kulusevski plays. Maybe he plays maybe Conte plays 3-5-2, so he can play in the five behind. He can play behind the two strikers. But I don't know. I think maybe it's gonna be very difficult to do. Say maybe 40% chance of it happening. To be honest, Tottenham have to go a little bit big in the summer. Could play. He could be one of the players that Tottenham will be looking at. But I like his teammate as well. Kamada is a very good player as well. So Tottenham, I will we'll see. But we need a wing back, and he will fit in really well. That's Kostic. For from what do you call it? From Eintracht Frankfurt. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to Tottenham latest live. We're looking at the latest Tottenham news. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, all the good stuff. Make sure you stay connected. Tomorrow is going to be a big day in the Premier League. We're going to be covering everything from 4 o'clock. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your notification as well. Tomorrow in the morning, 11 a.m. Tomorrow, it is Sunday back page. We'll be doing that one as well from tomorrow. Sunday back page. Make sure you join me for that one as well tomorrow. So yeah. So let's go on to the next news. Tottenham from Tottenham. This one's in terms of the lasagna gate. Lasagna gate. If you don't know about that gate, this one is way back. Can't remember the year it was. I think it was 2008. I can't remember, to be honest. Tottenham had a big game going into the last game of the season, similar to this season. They had to beat West Ham to get into the Champions League and finish ahead of Arsenal. And they had issues leading up to the game. They had issues in the game, and they had to what do you call it? They had to they had to come up with there was an issue in the hotel. Apparently, players going some food poisoning for lasagna. Some people were saying the food that they brought for them, or the food was left in the hotel, where they normally serve them food. And the players went to have maybe they went to eat buffet, or it was an open buffet. The players went to eat there, and they got food poisoning from that. There was a lot of stories about that, to be honest, and nobody knows, but apparently some of the players got food poisoning the night before the day of the match. Yeah, I think it was around 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. There was breaking news that Tottenham were requesting for the match to be postponed, which the Premier League actually turned that down, and Tottenham had to play the match with West Ham. I remember that match. Tottenham they were just not themselves. West Ham just played really well that day. Benny, I can't remember his name now. UC Benayoun that plays for Israeli international, plays for West Ham, dominated the game midfield, and Tottenham were just blowing. They were really struggling. You can see players bending over on the pitch, throwing up. I think Defoe was bending. I can see him struggling. Carrick was actually throwing. I think they actually replaced Michael Carrick. Defoe pulled the goal back, and it was 2-1. but Tottenham lost in the end. Somehow win, they got the top four position, and it was really sad because that game could have mean everything to Tottenham to get into Champions League, and the lasagna story was just ruined everything for Tottenham. And this time around, there's been rumors a couple of days that Tottenham, some players actually had food poisoning or stomach bug. I think Lewandoski had it as well, and Harry Kane has been said to be struggling as well because he's had the same thing. But yesterday in the press conference, the manager came out and just said, there's only one player that had it, and Harry Kane will definitely not be missing the game tomorrow. The manager also said that, when you've had this, that is, according to the medics, these symptoms go on for like 2 days, and then after 2 days, you're fine. So, um, Kane will be playing tomorrow. I'm sorry, not Harry Kane will be playing tomorrow. So, yeah, Tottenham will definitely be fielding a strong team tomorrow. They'll want to win that game and secure top four. I think Tottenham fans are a bit nervous, they're a bit worried about, the Spurs target, and for me, I think it's the same, the thing that, the fans, the players go through about Tottenham, is what we need to break. We need to break down. The only way we're going to break, we're not going to break it by talking about it. We're going to break it by actually doing it, winning the trophy, and it's a mentality thing. And I think the manager spoke about it as well. Conte said that Tottenham have to get into winning mentality by actually winning things. You can talk all you want. You can do everything. You can do the training. You can do the preparation. You can do whatever you want to do, but until you actually win something, you can't break that cycle. And it's a mentality thing in terms of you know getting getting being a top side and winning stuff. And I think this manager, if he stays around for a while, definitely Tottenham are going to be very, very strong, and I can see us winning a couple of trophies when he's during his time, his tenure at Tottenham. So the summer is big. Like I said, the summer is big for Tottenham. I think every Tottenham fan know this, and we got to give the manager what he wants. And I think with the Champions League in place as well, that will give the club a lot of confidence to back the manager. And I think, yeah, next season we're going to be very, very strong as a club. We've got everything. We've got world class stadium, training pitch. We've got manager. We've got at least two world class players. In Harry Kane and Sonny. They are decent, I must say. So, um, from that point of view, I think we can only get stronger going forward. So yeah, that's it. Tottenham latest. If I said that it was going to be about 30 minutes roughly, we are bang on time. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you want to get in, please comment, like, share the video. Let me know what you think. If you're a Tottenham fan, if you're not a Tottenham fan, let me know what you think as well. And just before I go to another news as well, PSG looks like Mbappe is staying at PSG. Apparently, it's been promised he's going to be made the CEO. Don't know what's going on there, to be honest. I don't think people at PSG know how to run a football club, to be honest. Some people at the top, you're going to offer somebody money or whatever. If you want to make him stay, you're going to promise him that he's going to be the CEO at PSG. Is it while he's still playing? He's still young. I think he's about, how old is Mbappe? 12 or whatever. I don't know. So you're gonna promise him he's gonna be made a CEO. So how does that work out? I don't even know. I don't know. It is some of this is head scratching stuff. I don't understand what's going on. I think when you have people, you might have all the money in the world, but if you have people in the wrong positions, you won't be able to make the right decisions. And I think that's what's going on at PSD. I think they've got a very rich some rich owner. They got a rich owners or whatever, rich state or whatever you want to call it. But I think they're making decisions in terms of the way they're running the club, and they've got put there, and I know if he's still there for a while, he's definitely going to win the Champions League that they won because he's a good manager, he's a top manager, but it depends on what's around him, the people around him, are they on the same At the stage, that's a big thing. The structure of a club has to be right from the owners. The way you build a club is the owners. They sit down, they look at the way. There has to be some footballing people in there. They sit down and they think, what way are we going to play? What do we want to do? What kind of managers do we want? Do we want a progressive manager? Do we want a manager that plays possession football? Do we want an attacking manager? Do we want a project manager, a manager that will sit around? And if you go a project manager, you go back him, you go be patient. I know situations changes during the league or whatever, and you might panic, but you have to be patient in terms of your goals, what your target is, and you gotta be able to stick with the manager because sometimes the process in a league, in a match, in a season, there's processes. In a season, winning, losing games is a process. In a match, conceding a goal, losing the ball, missing a chance, all is kind of a process. But if you apply yourself the right way as a club, as a team, even as a player, you should do well. So I think my clubs they need to identify the kind of managers they want and then go and get that manager. Obviously, you could change your manager, you could change your tactics, you could change your approach to running a club or getting a new manager in. You can change that, could change, but you still have to have an idea, like a philosophy of what you want to do and the kind of manager that you want. So I think that shapes the club in the right way. And it's like you fit stuff. It's like a puzzle. You got all the puzzles, you fit everything together. Wherever piece you bring in fits in because the structure is in place already. And I think that's the way you actually go about running a club. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching. Enough of me yakking on. To go and get some food. I'm starving, to be honest. This is Tottenham latest live. We're looking at all the Tottenham news in the papers and then on the news so far. We'll be doing more of this after this Premier League is done. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this anytime you're watching, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Want to go? We go about roughly up about 60 subscribers. We want to get to 100 by the end of summer. Please, please, please. Really appreciate if you're watching this video, even if you're watching it for 2 minutes. Please, please, please subscribe. Really appreciate that. Like, comment on the video as well. Let me know what you think. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll definitely see you soon. This is Box. Watch out for our podcast as well. The pod coming very soon. I will be dropping on Monday. That will be the first edition of the podcast. Will be dropping on Monday. I will be looking at the end of the season, and we'll be picking our team of the season, player of the season, young player of the season as well. We're picking the moment of the season as well. So we'll be doing all that on in the podcast on Monday. So you look out for that one. Thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless. I'll see you next time, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.